Ben Shepherd just so happens to be at the Pemberton Music Festival, playing with that outfit known as Soundgarden. Happy 20th anniversary on Super Unknown.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
I know, time flies, doesn't it?
I remember getting that album, and not to make this all about that album or anything like that, I know exactly where I was going when that album came out.
That's cool, man. It's pretty rare.
Minot, North Dakota.
Really? Minot.
Yourself, though, what were you doing on that day of release?
I think we were in London. I think we were rehearsing for a tour, and we were starting over in Europe, and I think we were rehearsing in London.
What prompts, then, an In Deep Owl release from Ben Shepherd?
But I actually thought In Deep Owl would never come out, and that's why I recorded it. But it was like a Where Is He Now record, and then lo and behold, right as I'm finishing that record, I said 2 days before that, I said, I'll never be in another band again, blah, blah, this is too much hassle. And 2 days later, Soundgarden reunited as I was finishing my record. So then we started doing the Soundgarden stuff and didn't put out In Deep Owl for 3 years. I was doing this bass lick, and Chris would take stuff home and work on things, and he came up with rowing out of this whole sentence of a bass line that I'd come up with, and he put drums and then vocals and guitars on it, and then brought it back to us as a finished song. That's when I knew the record was being real. It's like, okay, the gloves are off. Chris has written a killer song.
Do you appreciate the band more because of that break? Or did you always appreciate the band?
I always did. I always missed those guys. I always missed playing with them and doing stuff and being around them. I can relate to them, you know. I came up with those guys.
It's an entire growing up period. It's exactly. Your class of
I was 22.
Class of 91.
Yeah, I was 22, and then from then on, I was in Soundgarden, whether I liked it or not, you know.
It's who you are.
And I was the one that didn't really want to break up, and like, no, let's just take a hiatus.
But I think, the funny thing about band breakups now is they don't really break up in the end. They seem to get back together. I think they just need to maybe
That's because we all
other
grew
people.
up missing Led Zeppelin and missing the Beatles, you know? And you want those guys to reunite, and then they never really did. So now when bands have a chemistry, they think of that stuff too. I don't know about these guys with me, but I've always felt that. It's like, damn, why did they break up? It's such a bummer. Then you go out and try to play music with other people, and the chemistry is not the same, and you miss that chemistry. And so if you have a good working chemistry, don't mess with it.
When this cycle of Soundgarden touring is done, let's say in 40 years, because it appears with the hodgepodge, right? Will you release more Ben Shepherd, or will...
Yeah, that's always going to be there. I'll always have an outlet. I've set it up so that I have an outlet to be able to put out records when I want, or songs when I want.
Awesome, Mark, man.
Yeah.
So nice to sit with you.
Thanks.
Have
man.
this chat. Have
Thanks.
fun tonight.
Yeah, I will. Thanks for your time.